Hey everybody, it's Amy from Solisby Quilty Studio, and I wanted to show you we're getting into spring and show you the beautiful flowers that our friend Cindy Kellogg always does for us in the summertime. So she's responsible for how amazing all of the pots look in front of the shop. So we have a couple of little pots and they look fantastic. So today we're going to talk about, just briefly touch on, so let's make a bag, and I have some new stuff to show you, and I wanted to show you something I'm working on. So let's make a bag is our bag subscription box, and so the bag that's coming out is the All Things Tote by Knot and Thread, and then we're doing the Sidekick from by Annie. And the Sidekick's done, so I kind of wanted to show you how it looks on a chair. So this one you've seen. So there's the inside. And then I will have some videos because we have the bag stabilizer in here. But I kind of want to do something a little different or give you an option on how to cover that for the bottom of your bag. So the Sidekick bag by Annie. So it's like a little satchel. It has a strap that can go around a chair. So I'm going to take it off so I can show you. So on the one side has these mesh bags, and then it has a pocket. So we could put our sunglasses and things that we need to get to really quickly on one side. And then on the other side, you have this little bag that when you open it, I'm going to show you the inside, has mesh pockets on the one side, and then these little pockets that you could put your water bottles or something that's kind of awkward to make sure that it stays where it needs to stay. So this little satchel, this comes off really quickly. So you have these little Velcroed little tabs on the back. And then the other Velcro is to keep your bag together, so when you're walking, it's not flopping all over the place. So this is the Sidekick. It can also go over the, so it can go over the edge of your, so if we take this off really fast, let's take it off really fast, let me show you. So you just take that out, and then the strap becomes secondary, and then you can Velcro it to the side. This would be great for like soccer games or going to the beach or something like that. So this is the Sidekick. This is colorway 1. So we have the apple green mesh on this one, and then the darker Mystic giraffes for this one. So those are those two, and we'll kind of put those like that. And then you could do that where you have your 2 bags ready to go, and off you go to wherever you need to go. So we're going to walk through the shop. Look how pretty. And we're going to walk to, we still have 30% off of our holiday fabric. So we have last year's holiday, which we're going to say is Halloween or fall, and then Christmas or winter. So we have a fair bit of it that I would love to have everybody who wants to take advantage of the 30% off do that. So some really fun stuff is left. I will be making 3-yard bundles out of some of it because we have a new 3-yard book that's in stock that I'll show you. And then we are going to be, so we have until the end of May for the 30% off. And then next week, I'm going to show you all the new holiday stuff. So we can show you what I have planned as far as kits and projects and fun things. There's some really great stuff that's coming in. So come on over. So let's talk about, so we just talked about the new Fabric Cafe 3-yard book. This one is called Make It Modern with 3-yard quilts. And this is a brand new one. So I'm going to be probably doing a couple of these in little samples so you can kind of see what they look like in other fabrics. There's some really good ones on here that would really show off some of the more bigger focus fabrics. Like that would be so cute with the giraffes. Oh my goodness, that would be really cute with the giraffes. The other new book I got in is called Fruit Salad by Fig Tree. And this one's really cute because it's all fruit-related little projects in here. There's pineapples. I know somebody who would love pineapples. There's peaches and cherries and blueberries. And we're kind of known in this area for cherries and blueberries. So I thought that would be kind of some sweet quilts to do, or table runners. So those are the two new books I have in. And then we wanted to talk about Queen of Diamonds. So everybody's super excited about Queen of Diamonds. So that is our hybrid English paper piecing, traditional piecing block of the month that's happening. I'm full, just so you know. And we're sending out kits starting first Monday in June. And you will get the first month, and then your for the people who did it with me, we're doing the paper pieces and the templates. And then here's Queen of Diamonds. So I wanted to show you the first page so you could see what it looks like. So that is Queen of Diamonds. So pink door. Paper pieces, Tula Pink, Free Spirit Fabrics. Who else was involved? Aurifil Thread. So they all collaborated on this little hybrid quilt that's happening, and I'm telling you, I'm so excited. It's so gorgeous. So I'll show you. I'm kind of working a little ahead, so I can, if I have any insights or anything like that, I can let people know. So block 1. I'm going to move this over. Block 1 is tiny dots and tiny stripes and a little bit of Moon Garden. So this one is really super fun. Let's see if I can get those ears cooperating with me. So that is block number 1. So it was suggested that by Tula in her Tuesday talk that she does every time. So she does every Tuesday. She has, and she's working on it with us. So she's suggesting that we put the sashing on. I don't know if that's the way we're going to do it, but I just wanted to show you my first one. And then there are great tips by in the booklet for getting stripes to go the right way and all that kind of good stuff. So I am utilizing my booklet pouch by Nia Hoy and Hoy. This is my booklet pouch. So I've shown this to you before. So we have patterns in stock if you wanted to make one. Everybody is just loves this little bag. I like it because I have my little needle minder right there. And so I put my number 1 block in there, and then my number 2 I've already basted and cut out and basted, and it's ready to be put together. So that's all in here. More pieces in number 2, but I think it'll go just as fast. And then we have the paper pieces and our templates. So I'm really recommending, especially if you're using a round or a cutting mat when you're cutting out things that is circular or rotates, that you put these little dots on them. So I have two kinds of dots that I carry, and one is from Gypsy Quilter, and the other one is from Jen Kingwell. I really recommend these. You can see through them, so you don't have to worry about, like on fabric, you don't have to worry about them getting in the way of seeing if you're fussy cutting anything. So really love those. So that's one of the things I'm working on. And I'll send out an email to all my ladies that I'm mailing. So you'll get month 1 and everything, and then we'll do month 2, month 3. So I don't want to overwhelm you by giving you the whole package. So that way we can kind of work on things together. I need a tissue. Hang on one second. Mark is going to show you something while I go and get a tissue. If I can find one. Allergy season is amazing. Okay, sorry about that. Okay. Nothing worse than having a runny nose on camera. Okay, so what I'm working on. So I'm usually working on a bag. Super shocker. So one of the bags I've been kind of trying to get a little bit of time to make is I'm going to cut this out in the next couple of days. It is the Tiffany bag from Sally Tomato. And it's a little, she calls it a chic satchel for everyday style. And it has a little bit of cork. So one of my favorite fabrics is this Rifle Paper Company Alice in Wonderland. I do have a backpack that I made for myself out of this. So I thought a little satchel to go with it would be fun. So we're doing this for our main. So the main fabric here. And then I have a little Curiouser and Curiouser for my lining. All of the cork accents are going to be in this red cork, which is gorgeous. And then I thought, since there's a lot of gold, that we do this black zipper by Sally Tomato, or is it navy? It's like a deep, deep navy, which is kind of this is more of a deep navy than a black. Anyway, and then the rest is gunmetal. So she always has some really interesting and fun hardware. I'm always excited when she comes out with a new bag that shows, that uses some really fun hardware. And I know sometimes the hardware seems like it's just, you know, the jewelry, but I really love it. So this is these little gunmetal, they're called, what are they called? They are strap arches. So if you see on the pattern, they're just decorative, but they're gorgeous. So I'm working on that. I'm excited about that. One of the big things that has been a huge game changer is By Annie came out with a new and improved double-sided basting tape. And if you are a bag maker, this stuff is amazing. So it just gives you a little bit more control when you're putting in zippers, or you have like the elastic or something that tends to, when you clip it or pin it, kind of gathers, and sometimes you end up, you know, getting a little tuck in there that you don't want. This is fantastic. It's so fantastic that I'm almost out of it again. So I reordered it. It's Annie's double-sided basting tape. I think it's like $8, a little less than $8. And it comes with 2 rolls. So, so one is kind of like hidden, but this is just amazing stuff. Can't see it. Anyway, so I just did a big reorder on this. Super excited about that. And so what else did we need to talk about? Coming up in June is our 4-year anniversary. Yay! So we will have been here 4 years. So we opened just before the pandemic, and we have made it through. And I'm just super excited to have a really fun week. We'll have every day. We're gonna have a little show and tell on Saturday. We're also going to have munchies and refreshments on Saturday. Really love you to stop by and say hello, and keep up on social media, and we'll put what the specials are. We'll also email those out, and I'm just excited about it. So next month we have our 4-year anniversary, and we're going to be doing some really fun things with that. So just a blanket reminder to check out classes. I have open sews on Wednesdays and some of the Fridays, and I'd love you to come sew with me. So happy Wednesday, and we'll see you next week.